joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody
Leading
out.
off for the Huskies.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Teddy Sung. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Batting, the designated hitter.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Vincent Weatherholt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Sung gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Emilio Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to hand off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 count, the pitch.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Albert.
Up next,
Santo.
Albert Santo. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Comes set and the 0-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Robert Hare, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more on opening day after this. Now it'll be Gabriel Lugo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Santo goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The first baseman, number 2.
Next, it'll be Chris Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Into the box now, Bryant Miranda, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. Brett Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20.
Now to bat, James Gould. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the shortstop, Gould.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count even now at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Next here is Henry Bigay. The pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Baseman, Anthony Cobb.
At the plate, Anthony Cobb, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
In there, 1-2 now. Bigay stands at first with 1 out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, George Nieto, as strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Bigay rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Into the box, Teddy Sung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Next up is Vincent Weatherholt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Huskies lead it 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call
now
from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Saul.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Johnny Tillman, and they could use a spark from him here.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Felipe Nieto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Next, it'll be Jamison Worth.
Left fielder, Jamison Worth.
And now the first pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fastball just inside. Fouled off. And there he goes towards second. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Andres Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Dan Bain is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ready on 0-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Gonzalez. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Next up, Lewis Bergman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Kevin Weinstein has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21.
So now to the plate, Emilio Sanchez.
Weinstein.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Albert Santo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Weinstein has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. James Gould would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So next to bat will be James Gould. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hare leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Henry Big A would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now back, right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Step Gay in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Standing in now, Anthony Cobb. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The set and the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. More opening day baseball coming up following. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gabriel Lugo. Jim Richmond is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Richmond.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The first baseman, number 2.
Into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Chris Rodriguez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bryant Miranda is on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So stepping in is Bryant Miranda. Flew out last time up. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a big strikeout
Now
there with the tying
right
run
fielder,
over at first base.
Johnny
Now, with 2 outs, it
Tillman.
becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Johnny Tillman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Here's another 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. Rodriguez is off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They trail 3-2.
Your
Jeremy
attention, please.
Landrum enters
Now
from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score
4,
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Landrum.
New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, George Nieto. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Teddy Sung. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Landrum, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more on opening day after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Felipe Nieto. Ryan Bishore is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Attention, please. Now pitching, Ryan Bishore.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's a goal.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he fouls this one off. To 2-2 now. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Digging in will be Jamison. Worth singled in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dan Bain. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Steve Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Worth stands at second with 2 gone. And that one yanked just foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Another one sent foul. The Mets down to their final strike.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now at the plate, Lewis Bergman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Popped him up. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Huskies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Brooklyn took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tommy Hu gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Ryan Bishore wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final